Hello Capricorn, welcome back to Spirit Source Tarot. Hello new people, I'm Angie. I'm going to be doing your mid-month reading for this mid-month of December. This is going to extend out to the end of the month. We're going to pull 3 cards, clarify as much as we have to. Please feel free to swap the energies. And in the event this is not your reading, because we go through things not at the same time, but experiences where we can relate, please look at the other recordings. Your messages may be there. So, Capricorn, let's get your cards pulled. First card for you, dear. 9 of Pentacles. Second card for you. The Hermit. Third card for you, love. 8 of Cups. You know, some of you could be thinking about whether or not there's any sort of growth in a situation where you're currently at. Thinking about your future. Thinking about leaving. Thinking about if you ever want to get to a status in life where you're content and secure, whether in the relationship or whatnot. It doesn't seem to be where you're at right now. 8 of Cups is usually that person that's walking away. But these are my relationship cards. That gives me a good energy for relationships. And somebody is discontent where they are. So it could be your person. There seems to be a focus on material stability, future stability. 9 of Pentacles is a singular energy, independent. One person may have their focus somewhere else and may not be noticing the other person or putting as much attention as needed to balance out the relationship versus career. This person could be putting more of their energy and interest in other things and completely pushing away, in a sense, the other person. The other person has had it's sort of lonely compared to the focus of this 9 of Pentacles. The other person is in hermit mode, ready to walk away. And they're so removed, this person's barely noticing. Let's clarify for you, Capricorn. Like I said, feel free to swap the energies. Clarifying the 9 of Pentacles. Hanged One. The Hanged Man. Clarifying the Hermit. Hermit is clarified by the Fool. Some major arcana happening here. And here's where we said that this person has been sort of pushed away energetically because somebody's focus is on other things. They're like stuck and tunnel vision at this time, it feels. They have a tunnel vision upon getting this material security. Some of you could be finding your partner or your person very materialistic, seeing that as well, and realizing that it's a bit of a turn off for you. And so there, you're also wondering if you have the right energetic match or is it a mismatch? Wondering if you should take a chance on creating a new life elsewhere, hopefully finding a better match for yourself. Clarifying the 8 of Cups, if I can not fumble. 8 of Cups is clarified by the Ace of Wands. Exactly what we just said. Wondering if you, need to take a chance on just moving along. There's something here that doesn't agree with your spirit, and your spirit is kind of telling you, and I'm only saying you because I'm talking to the energy strongest to me, but it's telling you to take a chance. You're really wondering, considering whether or not, and this is going towards the beginning of the year, the 2-week span. This is something you've been meditating on. This is something you've been thinking about to start anew. Because this person does have tunnel vision when it comes to their own security. There's a bit of selfishness that comes with this 9 of Pentacles. It's almost like the identity is wrapped up in what this person can accumulate, achieve, what they have. Maybe with somebody who's more than driven. It's like just obsessed. But I get a feeling of materialism here. So let's clarify further. 9 of Pentacles. Right next to the Hangman. Oh, 3 of Cups. Sorry, my garage is going berserk. Clarifying further, the Hermit. Right next to the Fool. Look at that. Materialism. Wanting, people to see what they have. The Hermit is clarified by the Fool and the Sun. This is a big moment. These are all major arcana. This is a big moment in your life that you have been taking the time to weigh out, ponder, and meditate upon. 8 of Cups is clarified further right next to the Ace of Wands. Oh, shit. And the Lovers. This is the choice you have to make. And it's for yourself. It's for your future. And like we said, taking that chance on hopefully down the line, whenever you're ready, finding a better match for yourself. Because we see here that this person really thrives off of what other people see, how they, hold on. All right, so sorry to have to do that. I don't like getting interrupted, but I do expect one more interruption. But isn't this just interesting here? How this person that we're discussing seems to be sort of, they thrive off of outward appearance, being successful. It really means a lot to them. And they have some sort of, I don't know, it's like a following. I feel like it's a following. So I don't know if somebody might have a career or a job, something that, a side hustle, something that requires them to be well known, something that requires them to be exposed to the public per se, but they do seem to thrive off of attention here. And the attention may come from having, So here we have one person who has been consistently put on the back burner. They've been in hermit mode, considering life has to be happier than up there in the 8 of Cups mode. And should they take a chance on stepping out on their own and going their own way? And they're kind of really seeing the positives about doing that, the positives for them. And you can almost see how they're looking back at feeling left out, feeling just not part of it. This person is preoccupied with people that want their attention. They're stuck there and they're not going anywhere. This person is seeing that this person wants to be exactly where they are, with these people hailing them and, just being like a fan base almost. But they feed off of it. It's so remarkable how the cards came out. So let's keep on clarifying, and at the end we'll get some cards and see what's really going on in this person's mind when it comes to this relationship, because it looks like the other things, other people, and approval and applause is more important at this time. So clarifying the 9 of Pentacles right next to the 3 of Cups. And that's clarified by the Knight of Swords. So they may do something that is broadcasted. They may have some sort of broadcasting career. They may have to be in front of an audience in some capacity, whether it's radio, whether it's online, digital video. They have some sort of visible exchange in their career. They are well known, and they have to put their livelihood is for all to see. Put it that way, what they do for a living. So it could be an actor or somebody, you know, a blog or whatever. But they are very well known. Could be in the community. Could be a little bit more wide geographical circle than that. Could almost also be global. So let's clarify the Hermit. This person has been on the outside for a long damn time. It seems like this career has demanded more and more and more of their time and attention, to the point where they can't even. Everything is concentrated now in that Three of Cups. And you can tell that the Knight of Swords, it's like the Three of Cups, these fan base people or the audience just keeps growing, which is a good thing for somebody's career. It's a good thing for the career, but the relationship is suffering, and right now they're putting everything into the career. And that's why they're stuck over here, because it's demanding everything of them. And that's evidenced here by the Knight of Swords. Clarifying and Knight of Swords is also travel, it's action, it's movement. So this information, this media stream or whatnot, it is traveling. They're gaining more and more and more popularity and success. So at this time, it has happened. People will choose their career over their relationship. Clarifying the Hermit, excuse me. Clarifying the Hermit right next to the Sun. Thank you, Spirit. And that's clarified. Here we are. This is exactly what we said, that they've been in Hermit mode, wondering, thinking, planning, you know, tossing around different scenarios. And it just seems like every scenario is a lot better than feeling rejected. They've been Hermit mode and the Seven of Cups. It's a lot of thinking, a lot of what ifs, a lot of trying different things. Sometimes, you know, talking yourself out of things. But you've been in there long enough, and it seems like we're leaning towards, hey, I could step out there, take a chance on myself. It's got to be better than this. And I have a multitude of directions that I could go. You know, I could start concentrating on me again and my career and what I want to do, you know, for whatever, life. What I want in another partner. So it seems like you're coming to an understanding, this person's coming to an understanding that the world could actually be their oyster right now. Clarifying the Seven of Cups, clarifying the Eight of Cups right next to the Lovers for Capricorn. Clarifying the Eight of Cups right next to the Lovers. Oh, I don't like that. That's odd. It's like a weird somersault. It's got to feel right. If it flips, it's got to be aggressive and it's got to feel right. So, like that. All right, and so the Eight of Cups is clarified by the King of Pentacles. Here is what we're leaning towards. A new, stable future where we're choosing our happiness. We're choosing a path that includes what we think, our opinion, you know, how we're feeling. Our spirit is intact, validating all sorts of aspects about us as a person, as a human. You're going to start leaning towards a new beginning, a brand new beginning. And like I said, concentrating on or trying to build a life of things that are for your best and highest good. A life that you love, a life that excites you, and then hopefully, if you choose, you find a partner who adds to it and you add to theirs. But it looks like you're heading towards an awesome future. And it's a shame because this person can't get away from this crowd. Not at this time. It is just growing and growing and just demanding more and more and more. And at this time, I mean, what are they? They do have the option to say, hey, I'm going to get some balance here and prioritize my relationship a bit more, but they're not at this time. So what I want to do is I want to pull 3 cards. It's going to be right here in the middle. And I want to see if that person had anything to say. What would they say? Or what's going on with them, Spirit? If they had anything to say about this relationship, what would they say? Thank you, Spirit. Let's get those 3 cards pulled. Because it's like they're oblivious. They're so consumed. First card for the person, 8 of Cups again. So now they're locked into you. First card for the person is the 8 of Cups. Second card for the person is the Moon. Third card for the person is the Sun. The Moon and the Sun. The Moon and the Sun. I always feel such a contrast when it comes to this, but they do understand a level of sacrifice that it's costing them. They do understand that they are sacrificing, and they accept it. They accept it. With this Sun, they accept it. They are prepared to do whatever it takes to reach whatever goal is here with this 3 of Cups. This is some sort of, it is some sort of fame. It is some sort of recognition. And it's global. I feel like it's global, or it's growing and getting there. And it's just like this freaking engine, this monster that's just requiring more and more and more, which is, okay if you guys are on the same page and, now there's more opportunities. Let's say they're an actor and they're just starting out. They do a few commercials. Now it's more commercials. Now it's a part in a movie. Then it's a part in 2 movies in 6 months. Then it's, and it's more and more and more, requiring more of their time and attention, sometimes physically. What do you want to do? At first, it's like, okay, we support this endeavor. We're glad things are taking off for you. But it's a long-term, commitment. And so here we ask what would they say if they had anything to say. And what are they feeling? And they understand. They tied it right here with you with the 8 of Cups, saying that they understand, but they're willing to sacrifice it with this Moon. They understand that a sacrifice has to be made, and they're willing to sacrifice their relationship to attain this goal. This is their dream. This is their passion. This is what they basically live for right now. And so that's that. They're willing to sacrifice it, and you are doing the right thing by focusing on yourself and finding a path that is passionate and made for you. Okay, Capricorn? Wow, this was something else. Thank you guys so much for letting me share. I will see you later.